You're listening to the Ecosystem Approach show. I'm Jason.
And I'm Patricia.
We discovered that human potential is severely limited when you program humans like a machine, which is standard practice today for self-improvement.
The Ecosystem Approach teaches you how to uncover your infinite potential by using natural methods that are truly revolutionary. Join us now for the Ecosystem Approach show. This is Jason and Patricia Roan for the Ecosystem Approach, talking about this week's show, the hidden dark energy that blocks success. Jason?
You know, today we're continuing to share our experiences channeling Bashar, Abraham, and Seth, and extending that to famous and accomplished people who we want to channel. We see that they see how the dark energy affected their life while living. If you remember last week's show, we talked about the 80%, and we introduced that concept. It's huge.
Yes.
Because when you look at all accomplishment in the light of 80% dark energy,
correct,
you see it in a much different way. You see that, oh my gosh, we're just using a small part of our potential. Correct. And if it were not for that 80%, we could do so much more. So,
right,
as you know, we've talked about this before. And we skim over the channeling. We do all sorts of intuitive types of activities, channeling.
Yes, we do.
You know, I remember when you were in the hospital, you were under anesthesia. I was talking to you.
Yes.
You know, we talk to our body. You know, we go inside and say, okay, we're going to look and see what's wrong.
Correct.
You know,
yes,
this all comes naturally when you apply the ecosystem approach.
Yes.
Channeling is very much a part of removing negative energy.
Correct.
Again, using the ecosystem approach.
Correct.
And then your natural innate intuition, which we all have.
Yes, we do.
Starts to explode.
Yes.
And you start to get these impressions.
Okay.
But here's the most important thing. Okay. We talked about this before. When we channel them, it also opens a portal to what we know.
Yes. And not to mention, then they channel us.
Yes.
And by the way, they're all fascinated by, and we're going to talk about, I'm actually going to give you a list in just a few minutes of those that we're going to be channeling on this week's show. But what happens is that then when we channel someone, they get to channel us. But the thing that's the most, and that's amazing, the thing that amazes me the most is that they even want to channel us. Why would they want to do that? And the answer is that they have seen the light that we have because we've used the ecosystem approach to remove negative energy that has blocked us, meaning Jason and myself, not only in this lifetime, but many other lifetimes.
Well, and the point for the show is that as they channel us, they see what we know about the 80%.
Right.
In other words, when the others have channeled Bashar, Abraham, and Seth.
Correct.
They couldn't see the 80%. They couldn't see dark energy with the clarity that we do.
Yes.
And that's why what came through was filtered through that lack of, or that inability to see those other things.
That is correct. Or that negative energy is what Jason's talking
about. So when we talk about some of the people, Patricia's going to give you the list in just a minute that we're going to channel, then what happens is that they see it, the dark energy, through our eyes, maybe for the first time.
Yes.
And they start to put it together.
And it's so exciting because then on the other side, they can relate. And by the way, I see it's small pieces right now, but they can relate to how they dealt with it, how when you don't see it, exactly how it affects you. And it's really, really interesting when you finally, there's this light that goes off. I don't know how else to describe it. It goes off and you go, oh, wait a minute. If I remove this negative energy, then I can see whatever the issue is from a different perspective.
Yes.
And not only can I help myself, I can help others, but I can then be part of this alliance that's going to change the world.
Well, and we're in our 70s, and we're looking forward to another 30 years
Yes, we are.
of evolution. And,
Yes.
and we're just, I can't tell you how excited we are about what we could see then, okay? As we
as we keep going and removing more and more negative energy.
we
jumped
keep evolving. Yeah.
Yes.
And so, but here's the hope for you if you're listening.
Okay.
If you're 20 something, 30 something,
Oh, yes.
40 something, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
If you're older like us in your 70s, it doesn't matter.
Even 80s.
Yes.
90s.
The possibilities.
Yes.
If you can start to remove some of this negative energy.
Yes.
And then if you have children, you can you remove some of the negative energy from them.
Yes.
OMG, it's going to be big. So
Yes.
So
You ready for the list, Jason?
yeah, we're just now we haven't we some of these people have come to us
Yes, they have.
and we didn't really have a choice. For example, Albert Einstein.
Yes, he jumped in.
He jumped in. Well, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. We talked about her in the last show.
Yes, we
You know,
did.
she came to us.
Yes.
Jane Goodall just passed recently. She came to us.
Exactly.
So
and I just want to make comment. Jane Goodall said, I just want to make sure that it's okay. Can I join the group? Can I join the alliance? She really did.
She kind of dibsed it. In other words, I
Dibs
got
on
this
spot.
Yeah, I got
and so I told her I would have to ask the rest of them, which I think is kind of interesting. And of course, they all said, "Of course," And so let me give you the list, and then I really want to talk about the alliance for just a moment, because the more people use the removal of negative energy and gain or are opened up to their positive, it is going to change so many things, not for the bad, but for the good.
There's been so many movements on Earth
Yes.
that have failed because we didn't address the negative energy.
That is
So we're
absolutely
suggesting
correct. Yes.
not creating an organization, not
Yes.
have a secret handshake. None
Yeah.
of that.
No,
okay?
no.
We're
That's
just
not what this is about.
Asking you to remove this negative energy, and your consciousness will be elevated,
And it's gonna
and
rise.
We'll all connect.
It's
We'll start the
amazing.
movement that way. We're going to wake
exactly.
up and connect that way.
Yes. So
And some of these people we haven't talked to, so we don't know if they're willing to talk to us, if they're available to talk to us.
Thank you for saying so. I was
any of
gonna
those
say
things.
so.
So
Yes.
we haven't done it. We haven't done it with any depth, so we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
So make sure
yeah.
you tune into
and
to our
find
show.
out, yes, because we're both very
We wanna
interested.
find out,
Yeah,
too.
we want to find out too. That's what I was trying to say. So the very first one, and she is not the same as I talked about my friend from a past life. Eleanor Roosevelt has agreed she wants to join the group. She's really interested in the alliance.
Now we've talked about Eleanor, who was a Pleiadian.
That's right.
And he was an old friend of Patricia's.
Yes.
That's not her, but it's the same first name. So
Exactly. And then, of course, there's Albert Einstein.
Oh, he's chattery.
Oh, and he is really a
He-
character.
he wants to- he wants to talk, yeah.
Truly does. The next one is Madame Curie. And boy,
Her name is Marie Curie.
Yes, but
the
they-
madam was a honorary
it was
distinction.
but
Yeah.
most people know her by Madame. And then there's Jim Croce, and you think, well, how did he get in the list?
We wanted a musician. We
did, and he's gonna.
He's a favorite of ours. So
Yes.
and that dates us. I realize that.
I
but
don't
we,
care.
We love them. Yeah.
Yes, actually, all of these people, because, well, let me just read the Jim Croce, as he said, Nelson Mandela. Okay. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Wow.
We've already talked to her.
We have.
We've talked about that. But if she comes through, which she probably will.
Yes, exactly.
She doesn't want to.
She's not
shy.
shy.
She's not staying in the background.
Yes, and Jane Goodall. Now, there could be more by the time we do the show. Okay, I just want to say that. But here's something that's
And we don't
really
know how far we'll
interesting.
get with each one. So.
Exactly. There is a thread that all of these people have, which I find is very interesting, in the work that they did and the work that they want to do. More work and they're not going, I want to, dig a ditch. The work, what they want is to change the way people see other people, the way
they had a purpose.
They all had a purpose.
And they didn't finish.
They didn't. None of them
So they're
finished.
excited about this alliance.
Exactly. So with all of that said, I just want to say, please come and join, listen to the show. This is going to be an amazing show for us. I'm very excited to be able to channel all these people.
Yes.
And also be part of this alliance myself, because I, like many of you, I'm not real happy with the energy that's on Earth right now. And I want to be part of changing. So be sure to watch the full version of the show. See the link below. This is Patricia and Jason Roan, helping you evolve using the ecosystem approach. Thank you for listening to the Ecosystem Approach Show with Jason and Patricia. I'm Patricia. Tune in every week as we discuss practical ways to apply the ecosystem approach and develop your potential to live your life on your terms. For more information, visit our website at theecosystemapproach.org.